How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. This is Wake Run Collapse. This is a pretty surreal experience for me. Since I started uploading videos to the channel, I have not gone this long without making videos ever, I don't believe. I did have a pretty lengthy hiatus about a year and a half ago. But now we're back. And the reason that we're back is because it's time to finish what we started. All the things that happened before now are null and void, and I want to start so that I can finish. And now that I've started, I'm not going to stop. I have box number 1 out of 12 of Japanese Forbidden Light in front of me today. This is Sun and Moon 6. It's a huge throwback set to the 6th generation. A lot of good stuff is going to be in here. I've seen some scans, and I've written down some GX and trainer attacks, but I don't have any familiarity with this set, really. I've seen some full art scans maybe once. I haven't watched any openings. This is going to be about as pure of an experience as you're going to get. I have a lot of unfinished business. I'll be completely honest about that. There are a lot of videos that I want to make, a lot of openings that I want to have, a lot of things that I want to get done before this is all finished, and I apologize for my absence, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time addressing that. It's just not something I want to get into, especially not at this time. If you have an outstanding email about an outstanding sale, I will work on it, but I really need to get these videos done, because if I don't get these done, I won't get the next ones done. And if the next ones aren't done, then what are we doing here? So, without further ado, I'm going to crack into box number 1 of Japanese Sun and Moon 6. And I really like the coloring on this box, too. I think it's cool. So we've got Sylveon, Tyrantrum, and Hawlucha on the side here. And on the other side, actually, I can't even tell because of the way that that's in there, but I see one of the Flowermons and Malamar. I guess I have to cut into the box so I can actually see what's happening here. Oh, okay. Is that a Lycanroc or something? I guess it's not all 6th gen. Goes to show how much of it I've actually gone through. Now I'm probably going to mess up on some of these things because, again, haven't seen all the scans. Haven't seen any videos with these. This is just a pure opening experience. There's no fanfare. I have nothing to prove. We're just gonna get through our 30 packs and upload, and once that's done, we'll start with the next one. But some things never change. Gotta do the pack fan. I will say also, because I'm gonna forget, they sent me a bunch of promo packs, too, in my order from AmiAmi, so I gotta find out what's in them. Someone's gonna tell me, I'm sure, but I will actually do the research at some point in time, so we can see what exactly is gonna be happening with this. Alright, let's get into pack number 1. Let's see what this set is all about. Okay, so our first card is going to be a Bonnie trainer card. This is a new supporter. Bonnie causes you to, well, I guess it can only be played if there's a stadium in play. You discard the active stadium card, and this turn, Zygarde GX can reuse your GX attack for the game. So if you've already used your GX attack, we're going to ignore that for this turn as long as Zygarde GX is going to be the one that uses it. So that's kind of interesting. So we have Dedenne right here. We've got Doublade, Goomy, and a Clawitzer. Very nice. I am hesitant and will be hesitant for the first couple of boxes with this artwork because, like I said, I haven't seen a lot of this before. We've got Dragalge right here, Execute, Fennekin. It's Frogadier. Yeah, it's Frogadier. And our first holographic card of the new expansion will be a Pyroar Holo. Pretty nice. The artwork seems so different to me. I don't know how much of that is because it's such a layoff, or that it's new sets, that's just cards I haven't seen before. I'm not really sure. So we've got a Tyrant. Then we've got Zygarde. Is this Zygarde 50%? I don't know the differences. Sliggoo right here. Scatterbug Spupa. Yeah, it's Spupa. And a Choice Band. I know that one. Moving on to the next pack, we've got Meowstic, Klefki, Litleo, another Frogadier. Ooh, and an Aurorus holo. That's quite pretty. Very nice. So here's the plan, guys. You're seeing this video on a Monday, so we're going to do boxes 1 through 5, Monday through Friday, and then we'll see. I'm not sure what happens after that if we do one big opening. I don't want to commit to too much too soon, but I know I'm going to do boxes 1 through 5, Monday through Friday. So we've got Barbaracle, a Floette, Skrelp, Clauncher, and a rare candy. So this one is Mystery Treasure. This is another new trainer card, and I am definitely looking at my notes for this one. So you discard a card from your hand in order to search your deck for a Psychic or Dragon-type Pokemon, and you put that Psychic or Dragon-type Pokemon into your hand. It's interesting. It's nice art on it. Binnacle. Another Fennekin, so they're still doing this. What the heck? Oh, Furfrou. I was like, what the heck am I even looking at? Is that supposed to be Buckingham Palace? And a Alolan Exeggutor as a holographic card right there. Pretty neat. Yeah, so they're still doing the multiple common artwork of the same Mon, but different cards, which I'm not a fan of, but what I am a fan of is just how big the regular set is for this expansion. It's 94 cards. That's going to make sure that a lot of these cards don't get stale by the time we're done with our openings. Avalugg, a Skiddo, Dedenne, Doublade. Oh, wow. That is a Zygarde GX full art, our first full art of Sun and Moon 6. Looking very, very nice. Almost Gundam-esque. I mean, I kind of got that inkling from him before, but that is looking pretty sweet. Our first GX as well. Let's see how much of it I remember. I think I remember this. All right, so the first attack is Cell Connector. That does 50, and then you can search your discard pile for 2 fighting energy, and you attach to this Pokemon. Then you got Land's Wrath for 130, and then Judgment GX at the bottom. That does 150, and it doesn't take any damage from GX or EX cards next turn, which is pretty cool. There's your low light, because some things never change. Oh, look at that sparkle. $96 out of 94, the super rare version. That is our full art of the box. Here we go. Alrighty, so we've got Pangoro, Bergmite, Bunnelby, a Scatterbug, and a Xerneas GX as well. Cool. So back-to-back GX is very nice. I know it has a GX attack that does some like transfer of energy to the opponent's Pokemon. So we're just gonna look. All right. So we've got Run Through, which does 20 and does an extra 20 to a benched Pokemon. Aurora Horn does 120. That's a second attack. And down at the bottom, we have Sanctuary GX, and that allows you to remove all damage counters from your side of the field and place it on the opponent's active Pokemon. I hope I have that listed correctly, but we'll see. Alright, another Dragalge, Pancham, Flabebe, Helioptile, and Fossil Excavation Map. What does that let you... Yeah, I was going to say, it lets you take a unidentified fossil card from your discard pile or your deck, and you place it into your hand. Alright, so we've got Vivian. I kind of would have thought that would have been a holographic card, but it's just an uncommon. Froakie. Eevee. Is that a common Hoopa? That's really interesting. And we've got a Goodra Holo. Very, very nice. Hoopa as a common card. Life is weird, my friends. Alright, so we've got Amara right there, which I always liked as a mon. Cubone, a Flabebe, Noibat. Noibat? Yeah, it's Noibat. And Pokemon Catcher right there. Few of these trainers are, of course, reprinted trainers from other expansions that you will have seen before. Alrighty, so we've got Switch, Helioptile, Braixen, Go-Goat. That's actually pretty neat as well. I like the contrast on the artwork there. And a regular Zygarde GX. Sweet stuff. It's pretty awesome to have a set that has Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde all in it, and all as, you know, special cards. I think that's kind of neat. Stuff like that keeps me in the game, you know? So we got another one of those unit energies, this time featuring Fairy, Dark, and Fighting types. We've got Inkay. There's an unidentified fossil right there that we referenced earlier. Is that a Rockruff? Was Rockruff and Lycanroc 6th or 7th gen? I thought it was 7th gen. And a Noivern. Colorless this time. I suppose there are outliers anyways, because you got Ultra Necrozma on the front of the box. Okay, so the other Zygarde must be like 10%, and this is 50%. I don't know, there's some things I just never really understood about these extra forms. Honedge, Fennekin, Spupa, and a Delphox. Oh yeah, it's Delphox. They eventually come back to me. I know it's been a while, but got ourselves a Delphox Holo, and kind of reminds me of the type of artwork that they used to have on like those special cards. I don't know, for those of you who collected cards back in the day, you would occasionally see that on like Marvel Universe cards back when they made them in like the 90s. If it was supposed to be a really special card, it would look like it was painted on. So, anyways, Ultra Ball. We've got an Esper, a Diggersby, though, Hawlucha, and a Florges. So that's going to do it for the first half of the box. Let's put this all back together. That can go out. We don't want to do that. Still need to do some stuff for the recap. So yeah, sorry about the length of this episode. Probably would be faster if I had more time to do stuff like preparation. But to be honest, the only Pokemon related stuff I've been doing the past few weeks is occasionally playing Pokemon Go with the fiance. So anyways, we have Fossil Excavation Map, Rockruff, Clauncher, an Inkay, and a Florges. Alright, so it's going to start to go more quickly now. So we have Aegislash here. Kind of happy that it's not hollow. Gumi, a Frogadier, Binnacle. Ooh, and we've got a Prism card. This is Diancie Prism. Very nice. I'm going to have to check out to see what the heck this does. So Diancie Prism has an ability called Princess Veil. While it's on the bench, what is it? Yeah, while it's on the bench, your fighting type Pokemon do an extra 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And the attack down at the bottom does 90 damage and heals 30 from each of your benched Pokemon, and that's called Diamond Rain. Now remember, these Prism cards you can only have one of in your entire deck. So you want to choose that wisely when you use it. What's going to give your deck the best chance to win. Alright, so we have Avalugg, Execute, Sliggoo, Fennekin, and another Unit Energy. So this is another new trainer. This is called Anaporter. This causes you to transfer a special energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another of your opponent's Pokemon. So you can kind of mess with them a little bit. We've got Bergmite, Skiddo. I saw the Gumi in the back and I thought of Sliggoo, and I combined them. And then we've got Ultra Necrozma GX. I gotta tell you guys, this is a cool design for a card. But what is the deal with all the different Necrozmas? So we had regular Necrozma, then we had Duskmane, then we had Dawnwings, and now we have Ultra Necrozma. Could they maybe just chill out a little bit? Maybe I'm old or old-fashioned or something, but maybe they could chill. Anyways, we have Photon Geyser for the attack. It does 20 damage, but you also discard every psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. You deal an extra 80 for each energy discarded in this way. And the GX attack at the bottom is called Destructive Light GX. This can only be used if there's a total of 6 or fewer prize cards in play. So it means in the second half of the game, basically, or further, depending on how the game is going. And you deal 60 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So we've yet to see Yveltal and Greninja out of the set. So there's 5 GXs in the set. It's weird. Zygarde, Noibat, yep, Doublade, Skidoo, and Vivillon, or Vivian, whichever you prefer. Oh, Lily makes a triumphant appearance, perhaps. Froakie, Eevee, a Pancham, and a Lycanroc Hollow. That's pretty cool. Yes. Oh, I barely cut into that pack at all. Clearly, I am rusty. So we have How, Scatterbug, Klefki, a Skrelp, and a Dragalge. Cool to see them in the same pack back to back. And then we've got Pangoro, a Braixen, Flabebe, Diggersby, and Pheromosa has a regular holographic card in this set. That's kind of nice. I know it's not the only one. I know it's not the only Ultra Beast to have a regular holographic card. So it'll be interesting to see when another might make an appearance. Just weird to be introduced to a card as a GX and then have it kind of backtrack a little bit. But I don't know, it's nice. Meowstic, a Cubone, Honedge, Fennekin, and Rare Candy. And then we've got Lysander's Labs down here. There's another new trainer. All tools in play instantly have no effect. This is a stadium card. You can see with the green up in the top. Even if you can't read it, you probably recognize it by the color. So we have Helioptile, a Goomy, a Furfrou, and a Sylveon right there. Alrighty, so we've got Malamar, Skiddo, a different Honedge, right? This isn't... Yeah, it's got to be different Honedge. Then we've got Binnacle, and a Tyrantrum Hollow. Awesome. Definitely dig this card. Reminds me of a boss. A boss battle from yesteryear, from Final Fantasy XII. What is it? What is his name? The Pilraster? Or something like that? Or Pileraster? I don't know how you pronounce it. I know there were plenty of dinosaur skins in the game, and that's the way that pretty much all those games are, but... Anyways, Aegislash, a Floette, a Spupa, not Spupa, Scatterbug. That's so weird. Multiple artworks. Hawlucha and Judge. Now, Judge isn't a new card, but it might be new to regular sets. I think Judge was like a promo of some kind. But Judge makes both players shuffle their hands into their deck, and then they each draw 4 cards. Nearing the end of the box, wondering if we get anything, any other new items, new exciting items. We got DCE, the Fossil, Heliolisk, that's my first one of those, Froakie. Ooh, and there we go, a gorgeous new GX, Yveltal GX. Wow, this card blows me away. This is awesome. We've got Absorb Life at the bottom. Well, not at the bottom, at the top. It does 20. And then whatever type damage you deal, you also heal from Yveltal. So if there's weakness or some sort of boost, you will heal whatever you damaged from yourself. Then we've got Evil Sonic for 100, which does not get any effects from weakness or resistance. And then Death Touch GX is its GX attack if the defending Pokemon has exactly 4 damage counters on it. Instant KO. That is truly beautiful artwork, and let me see who did this. Oh, well, it's 5-band graphics, but whoever designed this should also have their name on it as well, because you can't just have a computer churn something out like that, even if the graphics were rendered with a little bit of electronic help. Someone had that idea and turned it into a card, and it looks awesome. Finishing up the box, we've got the Fire-type Alolan Marowak, got Funnelby, Flabebe, a Clauncher, and a Barbaracle? Yeah, Barbaracle. And the last pack. Not sure, let me see. Yeah, I don't think we got all the, I don't think we have a full common and uncommon set out of this box. Unless there's a Diantha card in this one. Oh, well, here's Lady. Lady is a new card too. It lets you search your deck for up to 4 basic energy cards, and then place them into your hand. We've got Litleo, Inkay, a Scatterbug, oh, and the Diantha Holo, so maybe we did get everything. Diantha is a new trainer card as well, and this is a holographic card apparently. I had no idea. It's also super miscut. That is atypical for Japanese cards. You can actually, yeah, you really don't see that often. Anyways, what does Diantha do? Play only if you had a fairy Pokemon of yours knocked out last turn. You get to choose 2 cards from your discard pile and place them into your hand. So, okay. I don't know how playable that would be, but it's still cool to see them make the occasional trainer a holographic card to kind of change up the set a little bit. Alright, well, now that all of that is done, I guess we need to do a recap, my friends. Still trying to remember how this all works. It's gonna take me some time, but I will get there. So anyways, holographic cards in our first box of Forbidden Light: Alolan Exeggutor, Aurorus, Pyroar, a Diantha, Tyrantrum, Pheromosa, Lycanroc, Diancie Prism, I didn't actually sort that. Then we've got Delphox and Goodra, GXs of Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, and Ultra Necrozma, and our full art was this lovely Zygarde GX full art. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for whatever turnout I happen to get with this set being opened and uploaded to the channel 2 weeks late following an extended silence and absence from yours truly. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button down below. I will continue to upload until I'm finished with my case, which is not a sealed case or anything like that. It's just 12 boxes in a box. So I hope that there are plenty more exciting pulls for you guys to enjoy. This is not going to be my last set. In fact, I'm hoping to turn this into some excitement for a while. Maybe, just maybe, we can get back on the horse, get back to, you know, what made us enjoy this in the first place, and, you know, slowly find our legs and take it the rest of the way home from there. There's plenty more videos to be filmed, including Forbidden Light, Booster Pack Frenzy collection videos, eventually some sale videos when I get my head back out of the sand. So please be patient. Hope you do enjoy it. Thanks for your continued support, and I will see you guys in the next one.